So Zac, absolutely fantastic show.
Thank you.
Loved it. The audience clearly loved it. For you, though, taking it from New York over to our English shores,
right.
What did you have to take into consideration? Were some things changed?
There's a handful of things, you know, like a pop culture joke here and there that's different. The most obvious example is like Sun Chips, right? There's a Sun Chips reference. Now, you guys have Sun Chips over here, but they're not as popular as Cheetos. So it was like, all right, you know, we'll change Sun Chips to Cheetos. That's just a very basic example. But there were more things, and surprisingly, I thought there'd be more that we'd change. But really, it came down to a handful of pop culture references that you know everyone in the States would know a certain reference, but here in the UK they didn't know that reference. So we just have shifted them to more universally known things.
A little bird told me that you had a certain Carey Mulligan look over the script.
Well, Carey, you know, is one of my favorite actresses. She's just, I just think, a genius. And early on in this process, even before we did it in New York, we have the same agent. So I asked Carey if she would do me the favor of doing a reading of the play with me and play the Emma role. And she was wonderful because she just took it so seriously and was so helpful because, you know, I'm a guy from New Jersey writing a British woman. There's lots of, you know, little expressions, and she was just wonderful. She took notes in the margins and had suggested things that a British woman might say, and was just so generous and awesome. And so yeah, she was my first how a British gal might speak coach.
Because I see this now, having watched the show tonight, as maybe transferring to film. Is that something that you might be thinking of?
Yeah, it's already, the guy who paid for Garden State has already offered to make it into a film. So that's definitely on the horizon.
So could Carey be up there for Emma?
Oh, I could, I don't know, I could only be so lucky. She's fantastic. She's, I think, one of the finest actresses there is. And
talking about roles, obviously, you didn't play that lead role of Charlie originally. What made you change your mind?
Well, you know, the show's a work in progress, as theater often is. So it was my first draft, essentially, we did in New York. So it needed to be workshopped and finessed and figured out and shaped, and the actors in New York really helped me so much with that. And I really needed to sit out that time and rewrite and tweak and kind of sit in the back of the house. And then after the wonderful response we got in New York, we thought, and then we got invited to London. I thought, well, I've always dreamt of doing theater in the UK. I'd like to come try it myself.
And how are you finding Manchester?
Oh, I've had the best time in Manchester. The people are so warm, and the reception to myself and the play has just been wonderful. And I'm only sad that I'm so busy I'm not getting to explore as much as I wanted to. Like this hotel, for example, is amazing. I wish this looks like you could have a fun party in this place.
Well, we love you, so come back soon, yeah?
I will definitely. Thank you.